fact that you still have a bunch of angry people running around. So, we tend to think of revolution as movements in the mentality or the actions of large groups. But I would propose that what we actually have a potential for here in our time, in our generation, is a revolution of the mind that we haven't had the potential for before, which is rooted in access to information. Whereas the anger and the fear and the greed that drives the oppression in our society is basically underpinned by ignorance, incorrect perception. It's underpinned by the incorrect perceptions of the individuals. The system thrives on incorrect perceptions of the individuals. It keeps them preoccupied through media, through public education, through selling you things you don't need and making you work yourselves into the ground to buy these things. It keeps you busy because you're conditioned to want these things. So through access to information, that is education, not particularly in the institutionalized form, since that's a matter of a privilege, basically. You have to afford it. It's obviously not free. It's obviously something people of my generation are going into debt that they're never going to get out of over. They're saying, I mean, we were raised, oh, you do good in school, you go to college. Do good in college, you get a good job. Get a good job, you can afford to go to school. Go to school, get a better job. Get a better job, go to school again, and then you're 90 years old and you have nothing but a bank account to show. So through the access to information, that is through internet access, which I would propose is a right, they should be giving it to everybody. We can organize, and I think that's what's driving the social movements that we're seeing. We saw in the Arab Spring, that's obviously still going on, that led to what we saw in Occupy nationally and internationally. This all seems to be underpinned by access to information, by people coordinating on the internet, which they haven't been able to do in generations past. I'm still baffled by how the hippies coordinated in the 60s without internet access. I don't quite get it. I mean, they sure as hell pulled it off, but you know, I'm used to let's throw a Facebook event up, give it to all our friends, it'll go viral, and people will show up. And how they coordinate? Say again. Like offline?
Yeah, like offline.
I don't know about all that.
So that's basically my point is that through access to information, through learning more about the world around you than is presented through traditional means, through your traditional education and through the media, through learning more